Hello everyone! This is a Titan Aerobatics T-51D, a beautiful replica of the legendary World War II P-51 Mustang. And in just a few seconds, it's gonna have a very bad day. Nothing says I respect this aircraft like immediately testing its structural limits. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Sometimes in aviation, you get unplanned contact with other objects. This is one of those moments. This is why flight attendants aren't just being dramatic when they tell you to stay seated.
Oh my God!
Starting an old radial engine is basically a chemistry experiment. Oil pools in the lower cylinders overnight, and when you fire it up, you get this. This is the Boeing 727-200F of LAS cargo. Approaching the end of its operational life. This airline gets you there, eventually, but whether the landing is smooth or not is considered a bonus. The debrief for this one was probably a very quiet room. Solo flight is one of the most significant milestones in a pilot's training, and in a Cessna, your confidence is tested immediately. A Boeing 747-400 operated by Cargo Lux declared an emergency after losing part of its landing gear and then had to land anyway.
Oh, guck da, film das. Oh, wow. Wow, was ist?
Ja, also zumindest das jetzt hier alles.
Wow. Oh mein Gott! Oh mein Gott!
This is what we call almost kissing the tarmac goodbye.
Heb je gefilmd?
Ja?
What the f***, man?
3 simple words that represent a pilot's worst checklist failure. Gear up, landing.
Hey, everybody, watch out for the tow planes. Get away from the tow planes.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Glider towing looks really simple. What could go wrong? A lot, apparently.
Where's 02? Where's 02?
Departure in wind 12031 gust 55.
Where is 02?
Okay, I got him there. Thunder 2?
Where's Thunder 2?
Thunder 02, same position.
Hang gliding is one of the purest forms of human flight, but not on this day. Luckily, he's fine. The Spanish Air Force, executing a low-level pass over water concerningly low. Landing a Cessna in a crosswind is part art, part science, and part stubbornness.
Big one. Rotate.
Get up!
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
This pilot definitely filed this in the "we don't talk about this" category.
They're on the power lines.
Hot air ballooning was probably the most serene form of flight, until humans invented power lines.
Or any of them for that matter. Don't arc them. Don't arc them.
Sorry,
Shut Just
Mean and sad.
what the is going on right now?
Carolina hates.
Holy sh!
Emergency highway landings happen more often than you think. In most countries, roads are actually designed to allow for exactly this kind of situation.
That's unbelievable.
The mentor, mentoring future pilots in what not to do.
Pero se le fue para adelante el avión, hizo percha. Se rompió la hélice.
A B-29 Super Fortress, one of the most iconic bombers of World War II, having a bad day. No injuries, just one very embarrassed airshow organizer.
Oh, you go, show.
hot air balloons are famously difficult to steer. You go where the wind takes you.
Did I know they're doing? Seriously?
Watch the train.
Did I know they're doing? Seriously?
Red Bull must not see this. She flew beautifully. The landing was more of an interpretive dance.
Eita, carai.
Luckily, no one was hurt. The Atos is a rigid wing hang glider, and the pre-flight checklist includes check control cables for a good reason. Mid-air collision avoidance in unpowered flight is entirely visual. Just your eyes and your reaction time. Ice on an aircraft can be aerodynamically catastrophic. Rubber boots along the leading edges of the wings that inflate and crack ice off before it builds up. Amphibious aircrafts are statistically more likely to be involved in accidents than comparable land-only aircraft. Here's a perfect example.
Woo! He barely cleared the dock. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's going down. Oh, down.
Yes! Do it. Say it. Yes! Let's go! Pin, pin.
The crew hatch on NASA's Orion capsule for the Artemis II mission being opened for the first time.
Ike, welcome home. Christina, welcome home. Yes! Jeremy, absolutely welcome home, brother. There it is, Reed. What's up? Welcome home, brother. Thank you.
There are two things you never want to need in aviation: a parachute and a rescue hoist over open ocean. Well, that's not reassuring. 10,000 hours. This is what 10,000 hours of practice looks like. The Boeing 737 MAX, already aviation's most controversial aircraft of the decade, is now also showing off its hard landing capabilities. A crosswind go-round, the moment a pilot decides the approach isn't working and powers back up for another attempt. Looks like a V-22 Osprey.
Meu Deus do céu, vai cair, amor. Nossa, amor do céu, olha isso aqui. Nossa.
The most dramatic thing that's ever moved that slowly. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Tá todo mundo correndo agora na rua. Vai, vai.
Oh my God.
This was way too close for comfort. Perfect surface for an ultralight crash landing.
Yep. Okay, just stay where you are.
The F-4 Phantom survived the Vietnam War. Nearly didn't survive this air show. A helicopter and a Cessna, sharing airspace without sharing a plan. You can't park there.
Yeah, so it's like an upward control, right? This is a jet engine. Nobody don't want that. You can put that on your car. Yeah, it's full of sand now. Victor! Mama! Mama! Dana! Listen!
Upon landing, this Embraer ERJ-145 lost its main landing gear. The plane skidded, veered off the runway, and the aft section caught fire. Miraculously, all 29 people on board were safely evacuated without any injuries.
Done. Allons-y.
Landing on a flat tire in an aircraft is like a surprise physics exam, and you're finding out right there whether you pass. The coolest firefighter ever. 10,000 landing strips in the world, and they picked the one that's made of frozen ocean. Over the Pacific, aircraft are separated by just 30 nautical miles laterally and 1,000 feet vertically in some corridors. From the right angle, they look like they're almost touching.
Yeah, 1,000 feet is not much clearance.
NATO members scramble fighter jets for intercepts thousands of times per year. Most are routine communication failures, not threats. Normal Tuesday over Cairo. Just a jumbo jet flying in close formation. Nothing to see here.
Flight. Hitungan. 3, 2, action. Tarik lagi. Tarik lagi.
I can't believe he's not panicking right now. The flight manual said prohibited maneuvers. The pilot said challenge accepted. The Dash A Q400's propeller-driven design actually gives it better low-speed control authority in crosswinds than many pure jets. The F-16 Fighting Falcon. 48,000 pounds of thrust, a 9G capability, and in the hands of a display pilot, an absolute air show spectacle. On approach, aircrafts are typically kept 3 miles apart horizontally. This does not look like 3 miles. The Airbus A380 is the world's largest commercial passenger aircraft, so you gotta respect this incredible takeoff. Other pilots walk to their planes. This pilot flies. I'm just wondering how he learned to do this. I have a feeling it'll be a minute before he flies again. Edelweiss means noble white, but this takeoff was not particularly noble nor clean. Someone is absolutely getting fired for this. The wings disagree with the pilot, but years of experience agree. When your pilot has no visibility and poor judgment.
Gee! Gee! No mames.
Here's one hell of a buzz. The aircraft is doing things the designer absolutely did not intend, and somehow it's working. This is what can happen when you're flying under a glorified parachute with no engine, no ejection seat, and no autopilot. An emergency landing, executed under pressure, with everything on the line. It's a party trick, but it demonstrates control authority that no Western fighter the same era could match. Low passes are measured in feet. This one measured in toenails. Even the engines hate this airline. Apparently, Zeus disagrees with the flight path.
How's everyone's heart now? Okay, transition altitude, that's the next reset.
Oh, how I wish engineers could figure out how to get rid of turbulence forever. The amount of precision and skill refueling mid-air takes is astounding. This landing does not match the aircraft's legacy. Parachute tangled around a limb creates a partial deployment that severely reduces deceleration.
You okay, Maddie? Maddie, you okay? It's right by 26. All right, you good? Alright.
Postmark 351 Bravo Delta, personnel are standing by adjacent to runway 30 right, runway 30 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 30 right, 1 Bravo Delta, thanks for your help.
Someone is gonna be having a very long phone call with the insurance company.
Good job.
Three engines, 300,000 pounds of cargo aircraft, and suddenly, one fewer functional wheel. The C-160 Transol's ability to operate from grass strips and unprepared surfaces made it one of the most operationally flexible military transports of its era. Don't click off yet. If you love our videos, subscribe now and hit that bell. And wait, there's more videos for you right here on the screen. Just click on the one that grabbed your interest and enjoy. See you there!